Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of 30 NSG. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about RoboCop Rogue City update, adding a highly requested feature. Now, following the success of RoboCop Rogue City, publisher Nacon said that the highly requested feature will be coming to the game in the future update. Now, fans are surprised of the hit first-person RoboCop Rogue City, which I absolutely loved and adored. And if you followed us from when we first saw it earlier last year in 2023, we're like, I don't know about this. But then they started showing gameplay. And we're like, this looks actually pretty good. Then we played the beta, and I was sold, hook, line, and sinker. I was like, this is definitely a game I'm buying day one. And I put my money where my mouth is. So I bought it day one, and it's a fantastic game. So if you haven't played RoboCop Rogue City, and you like RoboCop, or you just like a first-person shooter, it's a nice little RPG RoboCop that takes place between episodes 2 and 3 in the film industry, and it's a great game, and it's getting love that it should be getting. Right, make a game, sell a game. Right, so it said it received some news to start in 2024 as publisher posted on social media that the game would be receiving a new game plus mode for future update. Now we also said this. I said I wish there was something more by the end of the game. Right, it's a single player game. I played the game. I beat the game. I put down the game. I said at the very end, I go, I wish there was kind of more to do because I had more stuff to unlock in the XP section for the guns and whatnot. And there was really no point to go back in the game because I beat everything. So I said that this game needs a new game plus. I said it needs some sort of DLC to also put towards it. And I don't know if they're going to do it, but I think I would push down, double down if I was them, because the game sold very well. It's done very well. And I think they should put more DLC into it. Now, the developer, Teyon, also released in November of 2023. The story of RoboCop Rogue City takes place between second and third RoboCop films. As the game is also a movie sequel, players don the mantle of the titular cyborg police unit, fought crimes in the dystopian streets of futuristic Detroit between taking the gangs, parking citations. RoboCop Rogue City gave players a glimpse into the life of Alex Murphy, the fallen Detroit police officer who also recruited as RoboCop. Despite the unfortunate circumstances and continued threats from both the gangs in Detroit and the boardroom of the mega corporations, he remained bound to his duty to serve and protect the citizens of Bleak City. Now, with 93% positive rating on Steam, the time for writing RoboCop Rogue City is one of the 2023's surprise hits. As a result, for its success and players' feedback, the publisher took to social media to announce the future plans to bring a new game plus mode to FPS title. Now, they stated in the announcement its coming weeks would touch upon it again, and they asked the players to keep an eye on social media for more information. While others' dates and details were given at the time of writing this, the fact that the game will continue to receive support months after initial release is a good sign for gamers looking to give it a shot. So here's the official thing. RoboCop Rogue City out now. Many citizens have been asking for a new game plus for RoboCop Rogue City. We have heard you, so stay tuned for more information on the topic in the weeks to come. Now, despite the limited list titles went so far back as NES and the Commodore 64, the RoboCop games have not usually had a staying power as far as movie tie-ins go. However, between the Auto 9 pistol and other upgrades that you can buy throughout the game, RoboCop Rogue City gave players an experience that remained faithful to the movies and inspired it with dedicated fans spotting references to the films. Yeah, overall, look, we talk about, and you can go deeper into this, right? We can go deeper into this by saying, should all games be a live service game? And I know a lot of you would probably say no, but there's a lot of games. I don't know if you want to call it live service, if you want to call it just traditional service, as I like to call it. Back in the day, there was DLCs. Like if a game did well, it sold well, they're like, hey, why don't we put DLC into that game? And then they sell the DLC. Now in single player games, I think that's the way they should go for monetization. I really don't want to play microtransactions, right? The microtransaction that I personally want to pay is $15, $20 for DLC with some story or some extra features that you put in the game. Now, as far as multiplayer games go, if you do something like that, then sure, if you want to put microtransactions in the game because it's constantly online, you're constantly doing different things, different events and stuff like that, then sure, if you want to do that. But for a single player game, I think that route should be not a live service game, because a lot of people that play single player games don't want to have it online. They don't want it always online. They want to be able to play these games offline, online, doesn't really matter. They just want to be able to play the game, right? If their internet goes down, the power, whatever, and they're on a generator, they want to be able to put that game in, play that game offline without going online. So I think single player games would be really good if they still continue this DLC so you're not dividing the player base. Now, if you go into co-op and multiplayer, like I said, that's a different story. But I hope they do this New Game Plus and it comes out and there's like substantial more content that comes out for this game in the past. But these are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments section down below. If you like what we do here, please make sure you share, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about RoboCop Rogue City. If you're excited about this New Game Plus, or you haven't played it yet, and because now you hear about this New Game Plus, that you're going to pick it up and then play it when it comes out later this year for the New Game Plus. Again, maybe you'll like some of the other videos that we do on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.